Hello there and welcome to day three of the close method. Day three is about offer. And before that, just let me quickly check that I am indeed live. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the chat, in the comments. If you're watching this live right now, give me a hashtag live. Okay, I can hear myself loud and clear. If you're watching the replay down the road, give me a hashtag replay. Today we have Mike, Andrea, and Bogdana is here with us. Welcome to my Zoom, Bog. And for the rest of you watching this, if you're watching the preview, this is day three of my 5-day closed method. And day one, we talk about clarity. That's understanding why you build what you're building. Yesterday, day two, we talk about leadership, what it means to lead and why you are a leader. Today is the O in the close that stands for offer. Okay, so we're going to go deep into your offer. If you already have an offer, but it's not validated, today is about validating as you earn, as you charge, as you confirm that what you have is what the market desires. If you don't have an offer, today will help you extract what is true to you. Okay, it will extract your purpose. It will extract what you are here this a lifetime to do, your highest gift. Okay, the gems in you. We're gonna take it out. I know this because there was a time in my life I felt that I had a lot to give, and I knew what was some of my strengths. And you kind of know, you kind of get a sense when you see people coming to you all the time and they're asking you questions. And it might be your friends, okay? It might be your colleagues that come to you and they're asking you questions. Every time they see you, they're talking about something. So every single time when my friends or strangers or people come to me, they're asking about consistency. They'll say things like, hey, how are you so consistent? How are you so disciplined? How are you so hardworking? I wish I had your fitness. I wish I had your dedication. I wish. And I kind of got sick of hearing that. And I was like, what is wrong with you guys? If you really love something, you would go and do it. So I at the time in my life I was an athlete. I loved to train. I would always train. And then my friends would say, I wish I could be like you. I said, what is stopping you from training on your own? If you really love something, go and dedicate yourself to it, right? And they say, no, I wish I had your physique. I wish I had your this. I wish I had your that. So over the years, then I realized that for some people, what is natural for you is not natural for some people. What you might be taking for granted, what comes easy for you. Maybe spiritual things is like natural for you. Maybe numbers, data, systems. To you, it's just very easy. Okay. Maybe you've been doing something for 5, 10, 20 years. And to you, it's just so easy. But do you know that for someone who doesn't have your gift, there are people who are struggling? There are people who would look at you and say, why is this so easy for you? And you don't know it, but you kind of have a sense of it because every time people come to you, they are always talking about that one thing. They're always coming to you for that seemingly unique X factor that you supposedly have. And this is not the time to be shy. This is not the time to be modest. If you're already here listening to my voice, consuming my content, this is not the time to be humble and modest and shy and say, oh no, it's kind of it's just my hobby. I just do it when I'm free and it's nothing. Okay. This is not the time to say that. Ask yourself if There's no one else in the room, and it's just yourself. Okay, and a higher power, the universe, your higher self, God, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. They say, I want you to take what do you feel is the most precious, the most empowering, the most profound impact that you feel you can give to another person. What would it be? Put in the comments. Okay, this is the time to now let your voice come out. Maybe for the past 2 days, I've been talking and talking and talking, and you've been listening and listening and listening. Okay, if you're watching this live or the replay right now, you need to know that you're here for a reason. Okay, you're probably here because you wanted to get something in you out. Money aside, business aside, what is that thing in you that you, and it doesn't need to be refined. Okay, I want to hear it in its rawest, most authentic form. Because when I had this conversation with myself, I realized that the essence of it is what I can really give to people, regardless of what they do, regardless of the method, the technique. I realized that my superpower is helping people believe in themselves. And this is such a rare and precious thing. I know because there have been two, three, four people in my life that they were able, like I have what I have today, the belief, the skills, the confidence, the tenacity, the aggressiveness, the zen. I have all these things today because at those points in my life where I was the most vulnerable, where I was the weakest, I've had people come to me, and these two, three, four guys, they believed in me at a time where I wasn't able to believe in myself. And because of that experience, I grew so much. I could achieve so many things. I became a national athlete. I set up my own martial arts school. I overcame a lot of my personal and professional obstacles. I could do all these things. And today I can help you do all these things because at some point in time, these people believed in me before I could believe in myself. And that was my transformation. That was the genesis of my offer. So when I realized that, okay, whatever it is that I was going to do, I know that the essence of what I'm going to do is to empower people to believe in themselves before they can even believe in themselves. And with that, the rawest form of my gift came to light. And I don't know how you feel about this, but it is an incredibly, incredibly empowering experience when you struggle for so long and you're feeling like I'm good at math, I should teach math. Everyone say that I should teach martial arts, I should teach martial arts. And then you go on this journey for years and years and years. And when you finally come face to face with, oh my God, this has been my gift all along. This is my true superpower. And this is what I'm going to spend the next 20, 30 years of my life giving to people, giving to people, giving to people. There's no more conflict within you. You can see people doing better than you, people are not doing better than you. It doesn't matter. There's no more comparing. There's no more chasing. There's no more uncertainty. You don't doubt yourself anymore because you know, regardless of what happens, I'm very clear. This is my gift. It's my mission to turn it into whatever. And I'm going to give it to as many people as I can. And notice that in the whole time I talk about this, I did not even talk about money. You might be thinking money, money, money. And what I found is when the initial stages of my business, I was like, I need to get sales. I need to get sales. I need to get sales. The sales never came. Let me know if you relate to this. Like, I need revenue, I need money, I need profit, I need cash. I need to pay my bills. And it's so difficult to just hit my targets, hit my bills, and I'm just getting by from month to month because in my mind, I'm not thinking of my gift. I'm not thinking of my value. I'm not thinking of what people want. I'm not thinking of other people. I'm just thinking me, 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 me. And then somewhere along the way, I realized that people come to me and then they say, you really helped me with this, Sean. I really want to work with you because you helped me with this. And I felt something in my heart. Every time I experience that, I feel something in my heart. It's like this emotion, this power in me. It's like I help someone do something incredible. These are people that I coach, in martial arts, in fencing, in closing, in setting, in business, in anything that I've done before. When they come to me and they say, wow, you helped me, I can feel my gift in my heart just boiling. It's just boiling. And I was like, there's so much power. And I think I'm going to help this person more. So I went from thinking that a business is build the right, build the right webinar, run the right ads, do all the right techniques, and then make money. That was me when I was reading expert secrets, when I was reading .com secrets. I was like, I'm going to need this funnel. I'm going to have my big domino statement. I'm going to build that funnel. I'm going to have a website. I'm going to have a logo. And then I am going to make money. And the money never came. But when I changed my focus, somewhere along the way, I didn't know how it happened, but I felt that thing in me. And I was like, I'm going to help this person. And I'm going to document that process. And I'm just going to share. And who would think that the actual way to set up your online coaching business, it doesn't matter if you use this funnel, that funnel, you just help someone get massive, impactful results with your heart, with your mind, with the best of your ability, and you document and you share. The next person comes along, they see that, and they are like, I want that. How did you use to share that? I don't know. I don't care. You know, is it about metrics? Because my philosophy is lean and zen. You don't see me being the numbers systems guy, right? I just know the essence of things. I just know the essence of things. And when I know that I help this person, most of the time when in my other business, closer sellers, they come to me, their face are red. They're crying, they're breaking down. They're not showing this side to anyone. They have fear, they have confusion, they cannot sleep, and they're in tears. And then through the 4 months, the 5 months I work with them, by the end of it, they're not just making money, they are happy. And their tears are now tears of joy. And then I just screenshot, document, share. And then all my bills are paid, all my needs are met. I want to buy whatever, I have everything. So then I realized that the whole time I've been chasing for the right technique. Where's the soul? Where's the essence? And now I finally found my essence. And it's an incredibly empowering feeling when you can create your offer and give in this way. You're no longer struggling. You just know. You know the essence of things. You know the essence of things is to help people. Okay, it's to help people. So this is what I'm talking about, is everything before the offer, because we are going to turn everything that I just talked about into the what, into the how, right? And I've shared with you my why. I help people believe in themselves before they can even believe in themselves. I just realized that this is what I came down to do. Now, the question now goes to you. What is your why? What is your superpower? Okay, I can see Andrea talk about willpower. Can be destructive, can be good, can be bad. If you hold back and you say, well, this is such an abstract question, I'm not going to answer it now. I'm going to build my funnels first, and then I'm going to answer that. Your funnel will have no soul, And if you say, well, I'm not going to answer Sean now because I don't even know what I'm going to say. So here's the thing. If you hold back and if you wait for a refined answer to come out of you, it's never going to come out of you. Because the way we entrepreneurs work, the way we work in the online world, the way when we express ourselves, you have to get it out. You have to get it out. And don't be ashamed that it is not perfect. Don't be ashamed that it's my first time doing this. What if other people see and they feel that I'm not that good? You have to get it out, refine, get it out, refine, get it out. And all those people that judge you, 3 to 5 years from now, they won't be here anymore. But you will still be here. Your clients will still be here. So is it worth it for you to express? If you don't express, you have nothing to refine. So I want you to share, what do you feel is your superpower that you were here to give? Because this is your gift. And if you don't understand it, your offer has no soul. You're just another mindset coach. You're just another fitness coach. You're just another marketing coach. You're just another coach that if there's someone else charged lower than you, or if someone else gives more stuff, all your clients will flock to them and you have no unique advantage. You have no why. Okay, everything starts from your why. Now, the next thing I'm going to ask you is what is unique about what you do? Like, for example, I teach closing. So many closers teach closing. What's unique about me? I need to know. Stephen is here. Welcome, Stephen. Welcome, Latif. If you're just joining us, try to find the link. You can head over to seansena.close and that's seansena.com/close and then enroll, and you can get access to the full 5 days. So everyone teaches closing. What's unique about me? I have to know. What's unique about me that aligns with the market? You can't just say I'm unique, full stop. It's what's unique about you that the market deeply desires. I know that my students in closing, they don't just want a closer coach. They want someone who can help them succeed. They don't want someone with theory. They want someone around them, beside them, there for them to teach them and guide them to bring out their best. I have to know this. If not, my offer has no soul. And then finally, once you get all these things out, then we can articulate it into a more refined version of what we're going to turn into our validated high ticket offer. Your offer is a vehicle. Okay, your offer is a vehicle. You are going to take this vehicle and sit in this vehicle and travel into your 100K. And this is just a minimum target. Okay, it's a minimum target. 100K lifestyle aligned business. This one vehicle is everything that you're going to focus on. You don't tell me I want to book, 50 low ticket products. I want to build this. I want to build that. We're just going to focus on one quality product. One quality product that is your deepest transformation. Everything we talk about your gift, we're going to put into this vehicle, and someone else that comes into your vehicle, they've seen your transformation, they've seen your superpower, and they say, I want to take this car with you because this is your transformation. Okay, if you went from fear to clarity, 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 you went from chaos, chaos, chaos to stillness, stillness, stillness. You experience this transformation for a purpose, because you're then going to pass on all these lessons, all these gifts, okay, to someone who's maybe 3 to 5 years younger than you. And they are in the chaos, they are in the fear, and they are like, how am I going to get out of this? So they're going to take your vehicle, that is your offer, okay, and you're not going to put in all kinds of things into the offer. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it aligned with your life so that you can have your life, okay? We want to keep it lean, and we want to keep it Zen. Okay, whatever Zen means to you. Okay, balance. So this is the transformation that your client already wants. They're already looking for this. Okay, you have to trust that you have the transformation. If you're not sure, talk to me. Okay, I can easily point it out for you. Okay, you have to trust that there are people who's going to look up to you, who's going to come to you because of you, the one unique you. If you don't see why, if you don't trust this, your offer will have a very generic energy when people are just going to look at your offer and they say, what the hell is, I don't see any difference between this offer and anyone else's offer. So everything that I just said on slide 3, you really need to internalize it, believe it, understand it, like go through it over the next few weeks and months. It's like, what the hell is Sean saying? Okay, until it hits you and you're like, that's my offer. That's why I created it. That's why I trust it. That's why the universe put me here. Okay, so your offer is your gift. So what I'm telling you right now is not theory. I'm not one of those business coaches that start my first business teaching people how to start a business. So a lot of the examples that I like to do, I'm a bit confused sometimes when like business coaches teach us how to build a business using the current business that they are using to teach us how to build a business. It's very confusing for me because it's like, are you teaching me how you sold me to, are you teaching me the way you sold me to how you sold me, using how you sold me to teach me how you sold me? Well, it's very confusing for me because I want like a real example. So a lot of the examples that I'm going to give to you are things that I've actually done so that you can see how it's done and you can model after it. Okay. What you're seeing here is a collection of my dream ideal clients. These clients make me very happy, very complete, very full, very grateful. It's not just because when they pay in full. It's not just because when they show up with incredible energy. Your online business, you should know, right? All kinds of people that you meet. And in the sea, in the ocean of people that I met, I have this core group of clients that come to me month after month, year after year, and they're still with me till this day. And they would not appear if I didn't understand my offer. To first understand your offer, you need to understand who is your real ideal client. And I don't want to give you some generic worksheet that say, I help men, women above 30, below 50, go from this to this without this, using that. Okay, this kind of thing, a lot of coaches are already teaching this. You've probably done this exercise millions of times. And my question to you is there so in that statement? Does it actually mean anything to you? Or are you just doing a damn worksheet? Because when I finally understood my ideal client avatar, what I see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I saw 7 souls, myself in the middle, right here included. You have to understand that you are your very first client. You are your very first client. Can you help yourself with your offer? Would you pay to do your own offer? Yes or no? Would you go to yourself for a transformation? If your answer is no, you have no business selling that thing to someone else because you haven't lived it, you haven't applied it on yourself. So you have to put yourself in your ideal client avatar. You have to see that you are your ideal client. You are your very first client. When you coach your clients, you're coaching yourself. When you mentor your clients, you're mentoring yourself. When you serve them, you're serving yourself. A lot of times you'll find that the biggest growth and breakthroughs that you experience is because you gave, you impacted, you sacrificed, you gave unconditionally to another soul. That's how you become a channel, and that's how you become a stronger and stronger channel. So the 7 souls that you see here, okay, there is a way to understand exactly what counts as your ideal client. To be specific, there are 9 points, okay? And in your members area, you go to day 3, you click on offer, okay? This video is not here because right now we are live. I'm going to record and I'm going to upload it in, okay? Click on the first link and you arrive at the client connection map, okay? The client connection map. And this is exactly what you're going to see. Okay, there are 9 points, and I want you to take some time and think through it. And don't type a bunch of long essay. Get to the point, maybe 3 to 4 sentences each. Okay, draft it out. Don't need to be perfect. Okay, don't need to be perfect. Just get everything out and send it to me. Okay, then I'll refine it further with you. Okay. There's some points to take note when getting to know your ideal client deeply. Okay. You need to understand that when you do this, you're setting up an energetic space. You're setting up an energetic boundary. You're saying, if you don't have this energy, you're not coming into this space. If you don't have urgency, you're not here, like you're not committed to your transformation, don't come into my space, right? If you're not willing to invest in yourself and get resourceful, don't come into this space. Okay. If your ideal client is not available in the market anymore, it's been phased out, there's too little of them, the demand is no longer there, then you're creating an irrelevant offer that's not addressing the needs of the market. So your ideal client needs to be formed with these principles in mind. Otherwise, you'll find that there's no one interested in my offer, or they are interested but they can't spend, or they are interested, they can spend, and they have no urgency. Then it's very difficult to build a business on that. So the foundational principles, you cannot break them. And once you break them, you find that people coming here, they got no urgency, or people coming here, they can't spend, or they come in here, but they have been phased out. Okay, you cannot scale this business. There's not enough of them around anymore. Okay, and most importantly, you need to know where to find all of them. This is why when I was my own ideal client, me being a former closer, me being a former setter, I know where to find all of myself because I know where I used to hang out. I know where the places I go. Okay. I know the whole journey. If you know how to find your ideal client, you can find a lot of them. Okay, you fulfill this one principle, 2, 3, and 4. You have no more worry about hey, where to find client, where to find client, where to find client, because you are adhering to the rules of the game. You're adhering to the rules of the market. If you break it, if you go against that, it's very tiring. Okay, so don't go against the laws that already exist. Use them to your advantage. You cannot change the laws, but you can change yourself. Okay, change yourself to ride the waves that are already there. Okay. In the end, your mastery, your understanding, like my understanding of these closes, my understanding of these setters, where's the understanding from? Is it because I read a book? Where's the understanding from? Is it because I fantasize? No. My understanding is because I am my ideal client. I was a closer. I was a setter. I have the transformation they want. I understand myself. So when I put out my message, it is very raw. When I put out my message, it is very real because I've been through probably more than all of them combined. So my messaging carries weight. Even if it's not the most technical copy, even if it's not the most technical funnel, the message is raw, the message is real. Whether I'm marketing it, whether I'm selling it, whether I'm coaching it, it is real. Okay. Now, next thing, when you create your business and your client comes to you, they say, I need your help to help me lose weight. I need your help to help me with my mindset. I need your help to help me with my finances. They're gonna ask you about your competitors. They are going to be doing their research. They're gonna be weighing 3 to 5 options, whatever it is, and then they will finally say, "Well, you know what? I choose you. I definitely choose you." And my question is, why? Is it because you're cheaper? Is it because you're doing more work? Is it because you sold them really hard? Is it because you use this amazing ninja sales technique that you learned last week? If these are the reasons you're closing your sale, then it is a very unstable way to have a business. Like you should know what makes you uniquely you. Okay. And if you can't articulate it simply, like why they come to me, because I have done what they're wanting to do as a career. And a lot of my competitors, there's no background, no information. Have they closed before? We don't know. Have they said before? We don't know. But everything I've done is all documented on my LinkedIn and all my free training. I show everything transparently. So if you want a real closer, you come to me. I can explain it in one sentence. If you learn from a coach that can only teach you theory, then don't come to me. Okay. So if you can't articulate what's unique about you in a simple way, you don't know what's unique about you. Okay? In simple terms, I'm real. Okay, I know because I have a lot of students that come to me and say, "You are so real, you're so real, you're so real." And like, is that American slang? Like, what does it mean when you say real? I don't understand. Okay, then I go, oh yes, I am real. I am real. Okay, so you have to know what is unique about you and get your confidence from that. And your business cannot be this vehicle. Earlier on, I said that your offer is your gift, it is your vehicle. This vehicle, it's something that you need to enjoy being in it 24/7. It's not something that you have to escape, take a vacation. It's not something that you have to avoid. It's in you, it is you. It has your values, it's what you believe in. Like every time I coach, I know why I coach. Every time I teach a life like this, I know why I teach it. And I don't have a second life outside of this. I don't have another me outside of this. Everything that I believe, okay, if anything, when you get into that vehicle, you are more and more you. So when you look at a vehicle, how you feel is like, I want to drive that car. I want to build that car. I want to travel in that car. Because I've been in so many companies and I can just see that the influencer or the business owner is not aligned with what they're offering. So they go to work and then they're very tired after that. They go to work and they try to avoid showing up. They go to work and then there's this sense of fatigue or dread because they're not aligned. They've never really thought about their car, their vehicle. Okay. And this vehicle is your transformation. It should help your ideal client focus on the transformation. If you scroll on your social media, what do you see? You'll see a lot of coaches giving tidbits, right? Tips and nuggets and one tip here, one tip there. You cannot charge high ticket for tips. You cannot charge a premium for fixing one small thing. These people didn't come to me because they want to learn one fancy technique. They came to me because they want my best. I always remember this one sales call that I had. In the beginning, I was afraid to sell high ticket. So I was like, we have this low ticket item, we have that low ticket item. And this lady was like, Sean, don't give me that. Give me your best stuff. I need your best stuff. Like, I need help. And I felt so ashamed because I was like, these people are coming to me for my best help. Why did I go sell them a $7 ebook? Offer your deepest transformation and focus on your client. Your client has all the answers. These people here will tell you everything you need to create a six-figure offer. But you cannot keep focusing on yourself and your problems and your fears and your anxiety. Look at them. What does this guy need? He needs accountability. What does this lady need? She needs confidence. What does this lady need? She needs love. What does this guy need? Hey, this guy is me. I know what I need. What does this lady need? This lady is my wife. She also needs me. Okay, this lady wants to make enough money to migrate. Like this lady, Coley, was on a mission. She was in Hong Kong, and her goal was to migrate to Australia, to migrate with her family to Australia. So her goal was to earn 30K in commissions that she can complete or whatever she want to do, migrate to Australia. Okay, this person, Wesker, he needs a lot of training in his closing chops. He is a master of selling, but he has difficulty understanding closing. So when you look at these different variations of your ICA, they will come to you, okay, and listen to them. They will say, I need this. Okay, listen to them. This other person will come to you and say, I need that. Listen to them. This is being client-centric. Okay, and then you want to make sure that what you have to offer, okay, why is it unique? Because you're not giving them a chat GPT thing. You're giving them what their soul desires. So they feel that you created this offer for me. It touches my heart. Okay, I cry when I see what you've designed for me. It's the thing that can get me to where I want to get. So the whole experience, all these things, do you think your competitors with a fancier funnel, with a more technical sales page, do you think they can beat you? Initially, maybe yes, because maybe their conversions, their optimizations, their metrics are all very well done. But in the end, people are not dumb. The soul is intelligent. The soul intrinsically knows who's real and who's not. And maybe yours is just a Google document. Maybe your members area is pretty basic, right? But if they go through the experience with you and they feel that this is what my soul has been wanting all along, screw the fancy funnel, screw the 100 sales pages, screw all the technical stuff. Like, I want to work with you because you are unique. When you have done that, you have truly created an offer that only you have. There's no competition. There's no objection handling. There's no comparing prices. You don't have to fear that, should I charge lower? Should I give more discounts? Should I give them more thing? You understand why you are high value, and you understand why you're unique, and you understand why your client specifically needs what you have to offer. And I'm going to throw in a sixth principle in here, okay? Because this has to do with your journey. Do you think that after helping them that one cycle, I stopped transforming? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Do you think that after I help these 6, 7 souls, I stopped transforming? Because one of the most precious things about what makes you unique is that your evolution is continuous. Your evolution is continuous. And if you're not conscious of that, you're going to stagnate. You're going to create your offer and you'll be like, I have created my offer and it is done. Full stop. And your energy stagnates. But you have to understand that your own journey, it doesn't stop there. You will continue to evolve. In fact, the more you impact your ideal clients, the more you continue to evolve. And if you're conscious about it and you're deliberate about it, you start to develop what I call authentic mastery. And why someone will come to you over another competitor who may seem to be more established, who may seem to be richer, who may seem to have all these bells and whistles. Your clients will come to you because they can see that you yourself, you are a student of the game. Okay, you have a white belt mentality, which is a very dangerous mentality to have. And you transform because in the beginning, you were a disciple. You were a disciple of the game. And you must never, never, never lose that part of yourself. Okay, the hungrier you are to evolve, the more unique you become. And you will bring so many unmatched things to the table: insight, value, solutions, inspiration, energy. And when you combine all 6 pillars, how does your offer look right now? Even though I haven't talked about the how, I haven't talked about the what. But we are starting from what makes you truly unique. Because 10, 20 years from now, you can see the space is going to become more and more and more saturated. If you're a fitness coach, there's going to be a million of them. Your mindset coach, there's going to be a million of them. All the more you need to tap into what makes you unique so you can cut through all the chaos fast and with maximum impact. Okay. A high ticket offer is high ticket, okay, because there's only one of it. It's rare because I've already covered this. I covered transformation. Okay, this one is huge. A huge part about what makes your offer unique is that you're actually there. There are so how many programs have all of us invested in, and then the person who sold us is not there. Okay, so you must make it a point to be very intentional when you're creating your offer for them. You have to be fully present, and this is all intention. Okay, what makes a product good or no good is all in the intention of the creator. Okay, and remember, if you abide by the rules of the market, like I said earlier, you won't have a business that is so obscure you cannot scale. The demand will always be there, and you can sustain it for months and years to come, even as you continue to adapt, evolve, and transform. Okay, so your clients come to you because they're currently in a certain hell. Whenever we use the word transformation, you can safely assume a lot of them are in a secret hell. They're not telling people. Okay, what is that hell? Okay, we're going to look at it right here. What is the pain? Okay, how good are you at articulating that hell? You have to be so good at talking about their pains and their hell, okay, to the point where you can say it better than them. Same thing for their goals, okay, because what you're selling them is a transformation. What is the hell? You have to master it. What is the heaven? You have to master it. And in between, what are the steps, the key steps? Okay, these are all your members area. What are the key steps for them to achieve that transformation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for all these guys, as closers, I know they definitely need a unique closer brand. They definitely need their own sales pipeline. They definitely need to learn how to close in a way that is aligned and true to them. Okay, they definitely need to master every single one of their beliefs, their inner game. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is their transformation broken down into milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3, milestone 4. If they don't hit the milestone, you know they're not going to cross that bridge. But if you can build with them, month number 1, let's work on pillar number 1. Month number 2, let's build pillar number 2. Month number 3, let's build pillar number 3. Month number 4, let's build pillar number 4. And now they have a house that is safe for them to stay in. It is secure. And that transformation can now happen within that house. And along the way, how do we measure? Okay, for them, I can see their brand. I can critique their brand. I can see the way they book calls. I can critique the way they book calls. I can listen into their sales recordings. I can review their sales recording. I can check in on their mindset. I can coach them through their mindset. So the success can be measured. So what's going to happen now is like in the same way that I provided this structure, which is now we're talking about the how and the what, right? We spent so much time talking about the why. Now we're talking about the how and the what. I put in a structure that now as your coach, I'm able to measure where you're going. Okay. This is how you turn a transformation going from why to what to how, from problem to solution. And price is a very straightforward thing. I've had people ask me, how much should I charge? Okay, what's the difference between 2,000 and 3,000? What's the difference between 1,000 and 9,000? So the way I like to think about it is, first of all, don't compare. A lot of you are looking at your competitors to say, he's charging this, so I should go by that. Remember what was the whole point of this slide? So there's only one of you. Okay, the first question I'll ask you, if now money wasn't a problem, you had all the money in the world, okay, money is completely out of the question. You are just charging so that your clients succeed. Okay, and this is something you have to experience yourself. I have organized free events before. I got very different results. I've organized paid events before. I've got very different results. All these people paid me 4 to 5 figures. Some of them in full. And because they did it, they show up differently. They contributed differently. And they had such amazing different results compared to my free trainings, and my YouTube videos. So I realized that charging high has a purpose. Okay, it is also a signal of what is the value in your program. If your program is $20 versus your program is 7,000, okay, what are you signaling to the market? Okay, timeline. Depending on what you're offering, okay, I go by cycles. Okay, I use cycles. One cycle, what is the duration? Okay, Me, myself, as an ideal client, I took 4.5 months. So in my closer program, I give my students 4 months. Okay, and it's $8,000. Okay. So now I'm going to go into the technical aspect, and I'm going to stop the preview for my YouTube channel right now. So for those of you who want to go into the precise methods of creating your offer, okay, there's a lot of work to be done after the preview ends. You can just head over to completecloser.com/close. That is completecloser.com/close. And you will see this Google document, scroll all the way down. There's a link to enroll, and you will get access to the members area, which looks like this. And then you can get access to full 5 days, lifetime access to everything needed to the close method to launch and validate your signature high ticket offer. Okay, so enroll, and I'll see you inside the program.